Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to add liquidity into a liquidity pool. So this is a bit of a yield farming tutorial, and this isn't going to be a full tutorial on yield farming. I'm assuming you have an idea of what that is, but I'm going to walk you through the mechanics of how you manually add liquidity pairs so that you can earn yield farming rewards. Now I'm going to earn some of these rewards. This is dropping because this farm literally just launched. By the way, I use a strategy, and I literally earned I turned $1,000 into $4,000 and cashed out using a very specific strategy. I call it my 24-hour profit strategy. I use that strategy. I've already made 400% on my money. In fact, I did it within like an hour, and now I have some funds left over. What I did was I purchased this Rev token. I got into this Rev token for around $7. Right now it's trading at $50. I sold part of my Rev holdings somewhere around, I think, $70, $80, and I got 79 of them left right here. I turned basically 2 BNB worth around $1,000 into about $4,000. That's irrelevant. You can go watch my 24-hour profit strategy if you want to find out how I did that. Subscribe down below. They got exclusive access to that strategy in my newsletters. Let's get into this. In order to add liquidity, all you have to do is you have to know what pair. So in this case, I'm going to use the Rev and the BUSD pair. Now, the first thing I had to do was come over here and enable the contract. That's very simple, just to show you how that works, although I've already done it right here. The safe way to yield farm is to use stable coins like USDT, USDC, BUSD, whatever. And you can earn some great rewards right now using stable coins. It's also a good idea to make certain that you're using a yield farm that went through an audit. This has had a rug doc audit and a paladin audit. That's a good thing. Now, I'm going to come into this Rev BUSD. I need to add liquidity. How do I add liquidity in here? So I know that this farm is using liquidity from PancakeSwap. So I have to go to PancakeSwap. I have to look at my Rev tokens, and I need half Rev tokens and half BUSD. So I'm just going to take half my Rev tokens here. It's roughly 39 of them, and I'm going to sell them for BUSD. So we'll swap. Confirm. Once that transaction goes through like that, I'll be able to go over and add liquidity. So here's how you do that. You come to liquidity, add liquidity. It's going to ask you which tokens. I'm going to choose Rev and BUSD. Now I want to use all those Rev tokens. I'll come down here and click supply. And what this will do is it will literally give me a liquidity token. That liquidity token, you don't have to worry so much about this number. It tells you I'm going to have 0.09%, almost a tenth of a percent of the entire liquidity pool. So I'll click confirm. That means there's a lot of money in there. Click confirm. Add Cake LP to MetaMask. It's not really the Cake token, it's the Rev token, but that's okay. I can add it to MetaMask if I want to. I'm not going to, it doesn't really matter, but this lets me know if I'm wondering, hey, do I have liquidity without coming to PancakeSwap? I have this token, whether I have 285 of these tokens, whether I actually add it or not. I don't care because I don't want to clutter my MetaMask. But I have those tokens. Now what I will do, now that I have those liquidity tokens, is I will come over here to the farm, and I will stake my liquidity tokens. So just to recap what I did real quick. I came to the exchange. I had BUSD and Rev tokens. I had to sell half my Rev tokens for BUSD. Then I had to go over to add liquidity, and I had to go to added liquidity, select Rev, select BUSD, and put the remaining balance of my Rev tokens in to match my BUSD amount, and I had to add the liquidity. What that means now is when people trade, I make a small percent of the trading fees that exist on PancakeSwap. But to be able to do this, this ManorFarm is giving me an APR that's going to continue to drop as new people come in, but they're going to give me this APR in their Rev token. So I'm going to come over here. One reason I'm using this Rev token, by the way, because I'm already in profit, but another advantage of this Rev token, the native coin, is that I don't have to worry about paying the 1% fee. I'll click stake. I'll click the balance. It says no token. So that means I need to probably refresh. Just refresh. There it goes. It showed back up. Click max. Click confirm. Confirm. We'll wait for that transaction to go through. It completed. And now I'm going to start earning rewards. These rewards will get started here. I think they get started within the hour. You'll start seeing them add literally every second. And you can, at that point, you can simply harvest the rewards. You can sell the Rev token if you want. What I'm probably going to do, and I covered this in my 24-hour profit strategy, but what I'm probably going to do is come over here to the pools, come over here to the Rev safe house, and then I'm going to stake my Rev tokens here. And what that will allow me to do is to earn BUSD for those Rev tokens at that point. And then I'll be able to take that BUSD if I want, and I can cash out or do whatever. I have a whole plan for it. This works no matter what farm you're in. All that is important is you have to choose which assets you want to add liquidity for, and you then have to take those assets, you have to take the LP tokens and stake them on the farm. Now, a couple of risks you have to be careful for when you're farming. First of all, if either one of the assets drops significantly, the value of your LP tokens are going to drop as well. So that's important to be aware of. There's also something called impermanent loss. If you're not familiar with what impermanent loss is, I'll put a video above. I'll link it in the description as well. You can watch that video to get a better understanding of what impermanent loss is. Also, the big risk in any of these farms is that the contract basically the farm will collapse and will be a rug pull. That means basically they pull the rug out from underneath you. They steal the funds and run, so to speak. They collapse, particularly this token here, the Rev token. One way to mitigate that is make sure that the project has had an audit. This one has had two, the Rug Doc audit and the Paladin audit. Historically, these are both very good audits. So we're hoping, obviously, that we can mitigate the risk on this platform. Also, the developer of this farm has a great reputation. He's created other projects, so that makes me feel good as well. There's no guarantee of anything in crypto, but those are the things you want to make certain that you are aware of. Now, why would you take on this sort of risk? Because right now, you can get in with USDT and BUSD and literally make 9,000% APR in the Rev token right now. The WBNB, BUSD, you can make 11,000%. So the reason that people go into farms like this, the advantage to doing it is that you can hop in. Look at this, BTC and ETH. You're talking about 7 million%. That's APR, not APY. That's uncompounded right now. That's nuts. DAI BUSD, look, 13,000% that you can get right here. So it's just, that's why people come into yield farms. Now, I'm doing it because I'm just making a short-term bet on this Rev token. And the real reason is because I was able to use that 24-hour profit strategy. And based on a little bit of luck and a little bit of timing, I was able to make profits really, really quickly. Oh, they're already paying out rewards. Look, I've already made $1 right here. So that's going to be awesome. And again, I'm going to harvest these rewards and just come over here to the pools, in my case, and stake them into the safe house. So again, it doesn't matter whether it's the ManorFarm or any other farm. It doesn't matter what chain you're on. The mechanics are going to always be the same. You have to sell one token for another token. You have to come in. You have to make a liquidity pairing. You have to get an LP token by providing liquidity to whatever exchange, and then you stake that LP token onto, in this case, the ManorFarm. If you have any questions, put them down below. Ladies and gentlemen, if you love earning passive income, then make certain that you subscribe to the newsletter. Smash that like button if this tutorial has been helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching. I believe right now we are part of an economic technological revolution. Cryptocurrency equals freedom. This is Crypto Wealth. I'm out.